just want to encourage you from Psalm chapter 63. So this is the Psalm of David when he was in the desert of Judah, when he was in the wilderness in Judah. It says here, "You, God, are my God. Earnestly I seek you. I thirst for you. My whole being longs for you in a dry and parched land, for there is no water. Verse 2, I have seen you in the sanctuary and beheld your power and your glory. Because your love is better than life, my lips will glorify you. I will praise you as long as I live, and in your name I will lift up my hands. I will be fully satisfied as with the riches of foods. With singing lips my mouth will praise you." In this passage, it just makes me think and like ponder, like, how am I whenever I'm in the wilderness, whenever I'm in this season of wilderness, like when things seems like everything's dry, like things, like for example, if there are delays, if you're waiting for promises and there are delays and there are like turnarounds and other things that are going on. Like, just for me, I was just like reflecting, how do I respond with this? But upon meditating on Psalm chapter 63, I'm just amazed by how David responded when he was in the wilderness. He did not respond with, with a heavy heart, but instead it says here that earnestly he sought the Lord. All the more he thirsted for God's presence. He was so hungry for the Lord in that season of his life, when he was in the wilderness, when he was running for his life. And also, like, in return, what he did is he worshiped God. He praised the Lord. It says here that he knew that God's love is better than life, and his response was his lips will glorify God. How many among us here that when we're going through something, our first response is to glorify God? When we are going through trials, how many among us respond with thanksgiving in our hearts, with praise that glorify the Lord? It says here, "I will praise you as long as I live, and in your name I will lift up my hands. I will be fully satisfied as with the riches of foods. With singing lips my mouth will praise you." I just want to encourage you that if you're going through something, that I pray that our first response will be worship, that our first response will be hunger for the presence of God. The Lord just reminded me of this song, "I will praise before my breakthrough." And I just want to encourage everyone, even if you don't have your breakthrough yet, even if you don't have the answer to your prayers yet, even if you're still waiting and it feels like there's a delay, I just want to encourage you to praise before your breakthrough, to give God the time that he needs to reveal himself. And in that season of waiting, that God will find us worshiping, that God will find us giving him praise and thanksgiving even in the midst of our wilderness. So I just want to encourage you with that today, and have a good day.